coffee is very good here in Lisbon.
Absolutely.
Yes. But it was hard to find a coffee shop which is wheelchair accessible.
Does this happen often?
Yes, all the time. Just last week I went to an art exhibition with a friend and there was a step at the entrance. We were there and I felt guilty that I had ruined the evening.
But it was not your fault. I mean, the art gallery should have made sure the event was accessible.
Yeah, but here we were standing in front of it. And it happens all the time. I have to do always constant research, finding an accessible apartment, parking my car. It's very time-consuming. Society needs to stop thinking about disabled people and just work on barrier or accessibility and fight the discrimination against us. 1 billion people in the world has a disability. That is 1 out of 7 people.
And to show you how we are going to fix the problem we just described and help all these people, we are here at the Social Innovation Tournament today.
I'm Judith Smakowski.
And I am Holger Dieterich. We are part of Sozialhelden, a non-profit organization with a focus on disability rights.
The United Nations say cities must be inclusive in order to be sustainable and in order to reach the Sustainable Development Goals. So only inclusive cities are sustainable cities. 97% of the people with disabilities were not born this way. They get it throughout their lives, through injuries or illnesses.
And in the course of one's life, everyone encounters barriers at some point. When you're a baby, your parents carry you. When you have a broken leg, you might use a wheelchair temporarily or crutches. And when you're old, you might need a walker. Barriers are everywhere. 10 years ago, we built Wheelmap.org.
With Wheelmap, you can find and mark wheelchair-accessible places everywhere in the world. It's a crowdsourcing platform, so everyone can contribute and find places which are wheelchair-accessible, but also which are not.
And we also have information for people who are blind and deaf or have another disability. With 2 million marked places and more than 100,000 photos taken, it is the largest map of its kind worldwide. And it's online in 33 languages.
And it's free for everybody to use anywhere in the world.
One key to our success, mapping events. These are events where people meet in their hometowns together to map the accessibility of places together. It is a successful engagement method. Even during the pandemic, it worked really well online.
But crowdsourcing, it's not enough. We need more.
We are here to start the next phase, from a crowdsourcing project to sustainable social business.
We call it Wheelmap Pro. Wheelmap Pro is an extension of our successful app. And by involving companies, we have a customer. And they are paying fees, and this is the best part of it.
Why companies, you might ask? Meet Mareike. She works at Ambition, which is part of Daimler, the car manufacturer. As head of HR, she needs to run team-building events, educate her staff in diversity and inclusion, and also report to the corporate social responsibility strategy.
With Wheelmap Pro, she can run worldwide events in team building, she can train her staff on diversity, inclusion, and empathy, and she can have measurable impact in this Wheelmap Pro extension.
We ran a pilot test, and this was her feedback. Wheelmap gave us the opportunity to not only reflect, but also to take further action. And the other pilot customers we had were also delighted. ImmoScout24, Salesforce, Algo Insurance, and Booking.com.
And the employees of the companies mapped 2 times as many places as the regular customers or the community we have. So we know Wheelmap Pro will work. We just need to build it. Our ask for the money or the prize money winning it would be a catalyst moment for us. We would invest it in sales, content productions, and development.
We are ready to start coding and onboard the first customers this year. By next year, we'll have a fully polished product and all content in place. We will move away from pilot customers to subscriptions. And by 2023, we will have proven that this can scale. Companies then buy Wheelmap Pro, run the events, and get their reports. And how is this a business? We estimate that the yearly revenue per customer is 2,000 euros, and that we have 50 customers by 2023. This will mean 100,000 euros in revenue. But we're not only scaling the business, but also our impact from 100,000 marketplaces per year to more than 200,000 marketplaces.
So help us turn our community project into a sustainable social business. Let's build an accessible Europe together. Vote for Wheelmap.